So in this video, we're going to talk about one of the most important things about programming. That is taking the user's input and using that. So before we begin, let's talk about something called a buffer. So when a user inputs something to the terminal here, what happens is it stores it in a buffer, and the programmer can directly take each item one by one from that buffer. So it's okay if that didn't really make sense. Let's move on, and I can explain it more when we talk about the code part of it. So you always want to prompt the user. So with our cout, I'm going to say enter a number. And then, so what happens is when I say enter number, the user is able to, type in an input, which is going to be a number, and that's going to be saved in the buffer. So in order to get that user input, I'm going to do cin and use the reverse. So with the insertion operator, you print info or data out to the console. Now we're taking it in. And in order to save it user input, we always want to have a variable. So since it's in number, I'm going to make a variable, so in num. So, and then I'm going to take the input into num1. So now the user's input is saved in num1. Just to test if this is working, I can print out that value that the user printed in. So your input. So we're gonna wrap it with insertion operators and num1. So this G++. Another useful command to know with terminal is called clear. Just clean up the workspace and G++ part5.cpp. Okay, and then /a.out. So enter number, I'm going to put 4 and click enter. So your input 4. We can also do this with strings. So I'm just going to comment this part out. Next, let's do the same thing. Let's make a variable. So string name, and prompt the user, input a name. And then we're going to use cin to take that name. Now this saves the name, and let's print out a message. So hello, insertion operator, and then we're just going to put name. So now what this should do is take the input that the user provides for the name and then print hello name. So let's save this and compile. So input a name, I'm going to say Bill. So hello Bill. See, simple. This is a really powerful step in your programming skill set, and it's really important. I want you guys to keep practicing this, and I'll see you in the next one.